Happy New Year! Woo! I had to start off with that because this is January 1st, 2024. I like even number years. It's just a thing with me. This video is going to be quick and to point you to my blog where I just wrote a pretty long blog with a lot of links and some more background to this. But the short story is, so my 88-year-old dad from Rochester, New York, he's heading home right now. He's on an airplane. And he spent the Christmas, about 8 days, Christmas here with me. And I toured him we did a whirlwind tour of we got a lot in actually, of northern New Mexico, including some special places like two haunted hotels. The Loretto Chapel, which is known for its miracle staircase that they cannot explain, and all this, I'll post links in my blog. We went to a beautiful mass on Christmas morning at the Cathedral. I can't talk today. Cathedral Basilica of St. Francis of Assisi. I have not been to a mass in decades, so I didn't know what I was doing. And things have changed since I was a teenager, but it was a lovely service. And he really loved the Loretto Chapel too. It's beautiful inside, and you look at this staircase and you're like, how did this man, or maybe not man, build this staircase, because you can't see any supports, any nails, nothing. Anyway, I'm getting sidelined. So on Wednesday, so December 27th, I took him to El Santuario de Chimayo, which is called the Lords of the Southwest because of the spontaneous and miraculous healings that have happened there. And I've been there numerous times. I've blogged about it before. I love it there. So when I want to go sit somewhere beautiful and powerful, I will go. But something different happened this time, which is the whole point of this video that I'm rambling about. So we had walked around the property, and then we sat inside the very old church for a while. And when, Dad was ready to, go on to the next thing, I took him into the back room of the church, that's where they have in the ground a hole full of the, I hate to call it magic healing dirt, but that's kind of what it is. Now, people question this. They go, well, if people are removing the dirt every day, then how is this not just dirt from anywhere? And, people question a lot of things. And yes, they do have to refill the hole full of dirt, probably daily. But I feel the whole point is that particular location, and the website for the Santuario gives a history of what happened there in, I think, the 1800s. The power of the holiness of that spot infuses even the fresh dirt with the healing energy. I don't know. So anyway, it's fresh dirt, but it gets power because of where it is. And there is power there. So my dad was standing up. I got down. And I had my left hand in the dirt, and the part of my hand that I could get it in there, because I have a broken wrist. Yippee. Yippee-yi-yo, great way to end 2023. And I'm right-handed. So I had this hand in the dirt, this fingers as best I could without getting it on my cast. And I was just trying, I'm doing this, I'm like rubbing it in there and stuff. And all of a sudden, bam! That was a little more dramatic, but it wasn't that far off. I got a spirit whack. So I got this surge of energy and tingling in my body. And then immediately started seeing the image of what I now know is the Sacred Heart of Jesus, where it's the heart with the thorns around it and everything. and clairvoyantly, it's just like in my face kind of a thing. And I'm going to be honest, even though I was raised Catholic, I should have known what this is, but I had to look it up. I mean, I recognized the image, I just didn't understand what it stood for. So I did have to look it up when I got home because I asked Dad, I go, I just saw this heart with thorns, and I go, what does that mean? And he gave me his best explanation of what he had been taught it meant, and there's more to it that I found online. Um, so I got the spirit whack, the tingling, the image, and then dizziness. I got very dizzy. And I go, Dad, I gotta, and he saw me that I'm like, something's wrong. So I got up without using my right arm as best I could, and I tried to stand up, and I had to hold onto the wall for a bit, and I'm like, Dad, something's wrong, or some, not necessarily wrong, but something's going on. And so it's a very small room, and some more people wanted to come in, so we needed to get out anyway. So, and I think my dad did touch the dirt too. So we went into the first ante room to that room, and I'm like, and Dad still saw that I was very staggery. I'm like, I'm not walking normal and stuff. He's like, why don't you sit down? So I go, yeah, okay. So we just sat there on a bench for a little bit, and I got myself back together, and then continued on. So, and then we had a lovely rest of the day. But when I went and looked it up, what's kind of striking me is, I need my computer glasses. Hold on. This is a really good website, actually, that I linked in my blog. It says the Sacred Heart of Jesus is a central theme throughout the Bible. It is not a reference to the actual muscle tissue of his physical heart, but it is a reference to Christ himself. The heart is synonymous with the totality of the person. Christ is offering you an intimate view of the interior reality of his life, which is all love. I'm not going to read this whole website, but there was something else here. His heart is exposed, not hidden, meaning that his life is exposed to us to live with him. Those who think that you have to be holy to find the secret of life are mistaken. Jesus is not a secret. The Lord is saying, I am revealing my life so everyone can see it and can come to me as they are with all their sins and weaknesses. Jesus will transform your life and free you from your chains over time. And then there's a section where it talks about how the thorns around the heart kind of represents the pain that he went through, the suffering and pain that he went through. And that hit me because of my chronic pain. I've been in pain nonstop in my brain for 28 years. And then there's this, and then there's my back and foot that I broke 3 years ago, and I got to stop breaking bones. But I've had a lot of chronic pain. So this hit me. Hold on. Where'd it go now? I'm losing it. Shoot, I don't want to take this. I don't want this video to be too long. Well, anyway, I'm losing it. But it does talk about how, okay, he has taken on the pain of our separation from God into his own heart. But it also talks about physical pain. So I can sadly relate to that. But anyway, okay, this was supposed to be a quick video, and now it's almost 10 minutes. So in my blog, I also talk about how I've had an angelic visitation in 2005, and then in 1999, I had a visitation that I do think might have been Jesus, that I was in denial about for a long time. So something is going on, though, because what happened on Wednesday, and it was so close to Christmas, I need to do some meditation and see what I'm supposed to do, although I have a feeling I already know, and I'm stubborn. Anyway, Happy New Year. This is already over, now it's over 10 minutes. And may this be a year of no injuries, please. I'm tired of it. And but honestly, I hope you all have a fabulous year, healthy, happy, prosperous, and safe. So take care of yourselves. Bye. Until next time. Bye.